It's the Tar Heels and Clifford Rozier building a 10-point lead at home over Wake Forest in the first of 3 tonight on ESPN. Wake Forest will need Rodney Rogers to get going in the second half to get back in this ball game. As a freshman, Rogers leading the team in scoring, rebounding, and field goal percentage. He's a guy blessed with tremendous basketball skills, but already he's had to overcome more tragedy and adversity and hard knocks in his short life than anyone should ever have to deal with. As John Saunders reports, the road to stardom for Rogers has been long and winding indeed.
The road from Durham to Winston-Salem, North Carolina is only 79 miles. But for Wake Forest Rodney Rogers, the road from home to college has at times seemed much farther.
From the time I was in the 2nd grade when my father passed, I mean, it seemed like from then on it's always been hard. You know, because especially for me, you know, all the other kids in school had a mother and a father to turn to, and I only just had my mom.
Then there's the housing project in which Rogers, his brothers and sisters grew up.
A lot of my friends and stuff, you know, started dealing with drugs or dropping out of school, and so I figured that, you know, the only way for me to get away from all this would to like try to get into sports or, you know, just do my schoolwork and stay around the house. So my mom wouldn't have to go through the things like she went through with my brother Stanley.
See, over there in the project where we stayed at, right, you know what I'm saying? Like he was saying in the paper, and about a bunch of drugs over there and a bunch of guys, you know what I'm saying, just constantly stay in trouble, like I did when I was coming up.
Me and my daughter would talk to him, and it still go back to like his brother went in prison. He look at his life, and he look at his older brother's life. And I guess he just made his own decision, because, you know, most parents will whoop or either punish, but I learned in life, you do more talking. You do a whole lot of talking.
And Rodney listened. He never missed school at Hillside High. Then one day his world collapsed. His mother was nearly killed in an auto accident. One passenger in the car died. She remained in a coma for over 2 weeks and stayed in the hospital for 3 months. In stepped the Brooks family.
We were going on vacation one summer. His mother had been in an accident, and so he was more or less alone over where he stayed. So I invited him over to stay with us. While my son, while we went on vacation, because one of my sons didn't want to go. And so when we came back, and he told him he could stay as long as he wanted to, so he ended up staying with us about 2.5 years.
And with 2 teenage sons already, I didn't have a problem. Rodney fitted right in with my boys.
Rodney fits so well into the Brooks household, he didn't return home to the projects, even when his mother came home from the hospital. He remained with the Brooks until he went to college.
I didn't want to go back over, you know, because, you know, like you said, the atmosphere over there. But for me, you know, it'd have been difficult because I'd have wanted to go outside, you know, or try to see some of my friends. And who knows, people riding around shooting. A stray bullet could have caught me or anything.
It took Rodney 4 tries at the SAT to get the minimum score needed to attend an ACC school, but he made it, using his family, especially his oldest brother Stacy, who is deaf, as inspiration.
I really want to do well, you know, to try to make my family happy as well as myself. And if it comes out to a contract signing in the NBA, you know, it's all fine and good. You know, I can move my mom, you know, get her anything she wants. I mean, that's the only reason, you know, I go pro. You know, other than that, it really wouldn't matter to me. You know, just as long as I had my college degree to show to my mom that, you know, I went to college, you know, and I was able to succeed in life.